Hello! Welcome back to Space Engineers on the Xbox One. This is another quick tutorial video, probably the 7th by now, on the game. This is the admin menu tutorial video. A video designed to help you get up to speed with some of the things that you can do when you run your own game, when you host a server. When they eventually have dedicated servers, the admins will have access to this menu as well. You hold down the right bumper and you press Y. You will open the admin screen. Now, if you're in survival, you will need to enable creative mode tools. This will allow you to copy and paste grids, spawn objects, and spectate. We'll cover that in a bit. But what I want to do is just show you a few things. You can make yourself invulnerable. You can be untargetable, which means all turrets and ships can't shoot you. You can show all players. You can use all terminals regardless of the ownership. You can ignore any safe zone, and you can change the time of day. That's not why I want to show you the admin tools. If you press A on this menu again, you will go to cycle objects. Here you can cycle through things in the game, the entity list, safe zones, global permissions. That's a useful one. That will let you change the way the game works for other people. So if you don't want damage in the game, or shooting, drilling, welding, grinding, you name it, you can turn those on and off at will. The replay tool is where I wanted to go to first, because this has reload world. Now if you go to reload world, that will reload your last save. So say you made a save 2 minutes before you ploughed your miner into the side of a mountain and blew it to pieces. Rather than exiting the game, going back to the main menu, you can hit this admin menu, go to reload world, and you will get back to your save before your miner ended up smashed to a tiny bits. Now, here as well, if we go back to cycle objects, you can sort objects in the game by various things, including characters. That's me. The biggest grids in the game. Underside view of the Century Eagle, wherever that is, on the moon. Not the moon, the asteroid. The inside of a piston from somewhere. My drill that I built in the previous video. Somewhere else. Inside one of my mining bases. Everything's looking up. You can actually change all that. But what I wanted to sort of show you is that you can flip through these things. You can do it by fastest. So there's my little drone. You can also go down to floating objects. Now if there's any floating objects, such as bits of ship and so on in the game, or even lots of rock you've mined and just left there, eventually the game will start to slow down a bit. So here you can hit remove, and you will remove anything that appears in your view. You can also use this to remove all sorts of things. If you don't want the moon, you could remove the moon. Anyway, back to the admin tools. When you're playing around and you want to spectate, this is more in survival mode. You'll need, obviously, to enable creative mode tools. But when you've got your spectator menu active, you can toggle it on, and as you can see, we are spectating the moon. So after you've confirmed it, as you know how to navigate these menus, if you don't, quickly point at the thing you want with the left stick, then confirm it with the right bumper. We confirm it. Now you'll notice that I'm in space, there's the Earth, and things are moving very slowly indeed. You'd be forgiven to thinking this isn't very good. I would agree with you. So hold down the right bumper, tap once up with the right stick, twice up with the right stick, and let go of the right bumper. Now you'll see we're moving at a snail's pace, but we're moving. We're actually moving quite quickly. It's just space is so big. That golf ball is the moon. So we stop, hold the right bumper again, tap up twice. Now we're moving faster. And this is how we move in Space Engineer's Spectator Mode at high speed. This isn't the fastest we can go. And if you want to slow down, the same deal. Hold down the right bumper, tap down on the stick, the right stick. I always suggest tapping it once or twice so you don't accidentally go into warp speed and leave the universe behind. So we tap up twice. Now, as you'll see, oh hey, we're going way fast. And that's just several taps on the stick. So we want to bring that down. So maybe tap down once. There we go. So you can see my asteroid base. Down again. Hold down the right bumper. Tap the stick down once. Still a bit too fast. A couple of times. There. That's a bit more controllable. Now if you want to change your view, if you notice I'm upside down, if you want to change your view, hold down the left bumper and hit the right stick. You can orientate yourself and roll to your heart's content. So there's my little base. So because we're in spectator mode, we can zoom in through the wall, go inside, look around. Might be going a bit too fast still, so right bumper, down on the stick, look around. And the good thing is I can also do this and press Y when I'm in another mode and teleport. I'll show you how to do that in a bit. But now we'll go back to my point of view, and as you can see, I'm back here. So say I wanted to get to Earth, but I don't want to launch a spaceship, fly all the way down. I need to get back to my base to look at something quickly. Or I want to go to the moon maybe and float around in orbit. Hold down the right bumper, press Y, go to Admin Tools, open up your cycle objects and choose. For me, I want to get back to the Century Eagle. Biggest grids. There she is. Now, if you press B, you're in spectator mode. So, you can fly around. It obeys all the rules of regular spectator mode. But this one lets you press Y. Here I am. No longer in space. And when I press B, boop, I am back on Earth. Back on the Century Eagle. Safe and sound. So that is the admin menu and how you can have some fun with it, but also navigate your creative worlds as well as survival if you feel like doing it there. If you are doing a tutorial or you want to do something a bit different, you can easily do that. And if everybody is unhappy at looking at this world during the night, again, hold down right bumper, press Y, go to admin tools, go all the way to the bottom, hold right on the D-pad until you're happy with the time, press again, fall through the world. That is something you can do. But these things happen, so if it does happen like that, again, cycle objects, biggest grids, push up, come out, center yourself on the ground, somewhere like that, press Y, and you're back. There you go. So, just to prove that this is all live, that is how to recover from falling through the Earth if you accidentally teleport under it like I did. And hopefully this has been useful. Once again, stay safe, take care, until the next one, happy engineering, bye.